They say the truth always comes out, but sometimes it has to fight to be heard. Before we dive in, kindly hit the subscribe button and let us know where you are watching from in the comment. In the city of Crestview, where flashing lights and breaking news drown out real voices, a 16-year-old boy named Malik Johnson found himself in the eye of the storm. One minute, he was on his way home from school, thinking about a math quiz, a missed call from his friend, and what leftovers might be in the fridge. The next, he was face down on the pavement, handcuffs biting into his wrists. A police officer yelling about a robbery he didn't commit. The evidence? A shaky eyewitness report, a hoodie that looked like his, and skin that looked guilty to them. The city needed someone to blame, and Malik was easy. Enter Judge Celeste Warren, newly appointed, sharp, poised, the first black woman to sit on Crestview's criminal bench. She knew this wasn't just another case. It was a test. The police chief called her chambers privately. "Let's not drag this out, Judge. The community needs to move on." The media ran headlines like wildfire. Can Judge Warren stay neutral in racially charged trial? And even in her own quiet moments, Celeste felt the weight of two worlds. The robe she wore in court, and the memories she carried from her childhood. Of being followed in stores. Of hearing her brother warned to keep his hands out of his pockets. The prosecution was confident. They had a confession, forced during hours of interrogation. They had grainy footage. They had a scared boy and a hungry system. But Celeste listened, really listened, to Malik's trembling voice, to the inconsistencies, to the silence, the parts no one wanted to examine. And then she remembered something her grandmother once told her. Just because you wear the robe doesn't mean you're free, but it means you can free someone else. So she made a decision, one that would earn her backlash, threats, and headlines that called her radical. But she made it anyway. She halted the trial, ordered a full review of the arrest and evidence. Weeks passed. New facts emerged. Surveillance footage from another store. An alibi. A different suspect, arrested in another city for the same crime. Malik was innocent, and the truth, though bruised and buried, finally stood tall. Malik walked out of that courtroom a free boy, but with eyes that no longer held the same light. Judge Warren watched him go, knowing justice had been served, but also knowing the fight was far from over. Because in a world that often sees color before character, and headlines before humanity, truth needs a voice. And silence. Silence must be judged too. This was the verdict of silence. And sometimes the most powerful sound in the courtroom is courage.